Yo, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Let's make sure I got everything set up here. Wow, the chat's already active, huh? What's up, MV, Lambra, real first brother? Yeah. Frank, John, Roman, Disciplined Trader. Who else is here? Daniel, Jeff, Savvy, Wilson. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's see. John says Ozzy has already taken a $255 win. Pretty close. 235. I didn't quite get the 255. The short was pretty apparent when I got to my desk, and I hit it. I got trailed out though. I needed to catch a trade on my Take Profit Trader account. I'll probably be trading that this evening. So if I switch over to the charts that say have the Glizzy Clipper on them, this indicator. It's a Take Profit Trader account, but I hadn't taken a trade all week, and they force you to take at least one trade a week. So we're gonna trade that this evening. How's everyone doing this evening? How we trade today, guys? Let me know. Looks like we got 35 people in here now. Hopefully, we get a little more action on this globex session than we've been having. Any discounts on the goose zones? No, unfortunately, I paid for it as well, MV. Just so you know. I paid my dues. I'm not sure what Goose is doing. He might pop into the stream tonight. I haven't talked to him yet today. I talked to him yesterday. But he was out on the golf course. Yeah, Savvy, it was kind of slow grind up. My trades today, I caught the short early. I got trailed out of both. I think I ended up 1.3 up on the day. I caught the short from 540 here. Down, got trailed out on this green candle here. And then this one was the one that really pissed me off. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little tilted and didn't trade for a minute after this. Actually, I didn't trade at all after this. I caught this 560 long on the break and retest here. It was slow grinding, and then this 5-minute 70-point ripper candle to the downside got me. Oh man, I was I was tilted. Oh, nice, Roman. 3 straight days of payouts. GG's for Roman. I actually like the downside, Roman, right now. I like the downside. I don't know where the entry is just yet. I'd kind of like to see one more push up at 700 and fail in the 90s somewhere, and then I'm probably going to get short. I know it's stupid. I know I said I hate trading all-time highs, but I have a feeling with the up movement that we've had this week and it being kind of slow grindy, with all this, we're due for a red candle, right? Does it have to happen? No, but I think we're due for a red candle. Looks like we're back under 680. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so my level is what? 660, 640. Okay. Next level to the downside. Central pivot's right at 600. So I'm thinking 560 might be in play. This area. Z, I had an okay day. P&L wise, I had an okay day. It was a little frustrating. I had the trade at 560 down here, and this one massive sell-off got me trailed out of the long, and then the recovery happened so fast that I couldn't hop back on. Frank, red candle, there's no such thing. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, Z. It happens. It happens. You know, when the market's reoffering previously traded price that much, it's bound to happen. Like, unless you're catching these peaks, it's really hard. And even this, if you're holding onto that position, you're getting trailed out. So it's tough. You just got to lock in profits. Just got to move that stop appropriately. I know some traders say don't mess with your stops. I think that's kind of hard to do. I don't preach that. I say, hey, if you're green on a trade, lock it in. Don't let it go red on you. You know, it's all about risk management up here. All-time highs is very hard trading. So if you're not trading well right now, don't be disheartened. Don't be discouraged. Yeah, Roman. Yeah, Roman. That bounced up 10 points real quick, didn't it? All right. So we got session lows here at 670-ish. Session highs up here at 715. We're about coming up on 8 o'clock Eastern. So Asian markets are about to open. We'll see what we got going on here. Hopefully we get a little bit of action. Yeah, Daniel, that's the power of, like on those small accounts, that's the power of trading micros initially, right? Like you can allow the runners and lock in profits at the same time until you have at least a big enough buffer to size up a little bit. Asia opens in 5 minutes, Roman. Z, I mainly stick to NQ. It's what I know. I trade YM and ES and RTY from time to time, but not a whole lot. I mainly stick to NQ. What's up, Kev? What's up, Faraz? How are you? Well, last stream of the week, guys. It's been another good week. We're slowly building that globex stream running balance up. We just crossed the 9K mark on total profits on these globex streams. And I feel like I haven't really done a whole lot on these globex streams, really. I've had a couple $1,000 trades, but it's just been $200 night after $200 night. Sometimes 400. Couple small losses. What's up, Mo Money? How are you? Kev, I'm sure you did good. I don't even need to ask. At least not you. How much total profit this month? Across all my accounts or just on the globex streams? Yeah, Kev, I mean, if you got low down there on that dip early, you had no reason to get rid of your trade. I mean, you had break and retest and break and retest and just stair step up kind of all day. If you were able to get long down here, I was short going into this. And I have a real hard time like reversing my position. Even though if you look at my trading plans from this morning, those of you that have access to them, let's see here. This is what I called out this morning pre-market. So key level for me was 560. Obviously, we were trading right around that at the open. My short entry was going to be 22,540, which I got. Target short was 480. I got trailed out, unfortunately, so I couldn't. I didn't get full target here, but it did eventually trade 480. And then when price came back up to that key level, I was long from just above 560. And I was trying to hold to this pivot here, this 22,628. But like I said, that one big red candle, that 70-point pullback got me on the trailing. And then it did bounce and go right to that. So both these targets got hit today. And this was pretty much low of the day. So it played out like I thought it would, kind of. Like I said, analysis is always good. Not so much on execution. One of these days I'm just gonna blind faith it though, right? I'm just gonna blind faith it and hold and see what happens. People don't take me seriously, but 3, 2, 1 short. Daniel says. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. The streams have been awesome this week. Once again, it's been kind of sleepy markets during globex, so obviously we didn't have the numbers that we did last week. I'd imagine a lot of people just tuned out on the markets during globex, but it's still been killer every night. You guys have been awesome. You guys always bring the vibes. You guys are the reason that we do this, so I can't thank you enough for tuning in each night and hanging out with me. Frank, you wish Robinhood had a feature that would just reverse your position or take the opposite side of your position. Yeah, we feel like that sometimes, don't we? It's like, man, if I just did the opposite of what I did every time, I'd be a millionaire. All right, guys, we got 73 people in here right now and 19 thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. What's up, Sin? Faraz, I don't use footprint charts. I'll get one loaded up over the weekend though, so we can have a look at it when you want to look at it though, for sure. Sure, people are slowly rolling over from Pine Tree's stream. I seem to get the overflow from Pine Tree's stream. We got 80 people in here now. People slowly filing in. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Last stream of the week for me. We did pick up another affiliate. I'm not sure if anybody trades with them. I've never traded with them, but they reached out to us and offered an affiliate, and it's Earn to Trade prop firm. I don't know a whole lot about them. I know they've been around a long time, but we do have that affiliate for you guys as well now. I know, MV. That it's kind of what I said. They've been around. I think even since before Top Step. Oh, Faraz, I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to keep it as, I mean, I owe everything that's going on right now to you guys. You guys are actually the stars of this show. I mean, the whole premise of me doing this is to help traders without it costing thousands of dollars, right? Like, a safe space where you're not feeling like you're being sold anything, where you're not having to pay for an education. There's lots of good traders here that have gathered together both here and in the Level Up Discord. It's an amazing community that you guys have built, or that we've all built, you know? I think our little trading niche needs that. But yeah, you guys show up each and every night. You show the love and support. This is why we do it. Roman's freaking out is because it's chopping sideways right now. Like I said, I want it to come up into the 90s, see what happens up around 700. If we get a failure up here, I'll look for a short position and probably target, honestly, I might even target 600 if we can get it. Might be a long stream tonight. So we still got people rolling in. If there's anybody new here, welcome. My name is Wes. I say this every night now because we always have new people every night. But if you'd like to support my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button for me for the YouTube algo. If you're new and you're interested in a free trading Discord, lots of good traders in there. There's a link in the description down below the video. You can also type in !Discord in the chat, and there will be a link provided there as well. Full port on the thumbs up button, guys. Yeah, the one thing that... Oh, Faraz, to touch on your point once more. The one thing that I notice when you tune into a lot of these streamers is that they only highlight a couple of people's chat. And I understand their chats are flying around or whatever. But I don't ever want to be one of those people that doesn't show the importance that you got, the role that you guys play in all of this. You know, none of it's possible without the viewers. None of it. None of this is possible without you guys. So, like, you deserve all the attention and all the credit here. So anyway, no one answered my question earlier. How did you guys trade this week? Roman, I know how you did. GG's, by the way. GG's in the chat for Roman. Third straight payout day. That's amazing, brother. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Roman, you've been trading really well. Todd, no, I'm not long in this. Oh, nice, Brad. 4 for 4 this week so far. Nice. Nice. Good week, Joel. Very good. The one thing that I don't want us doing, right, as we 3 out of 4 this week, Daniel, I mean, that's good. The one thing I don't want us doing is don't compare your P&Ls to other people's P&Ls, right? Everyone's at a different spot in their trading, different account balances. Everybody's different. Any day that's green in these markets is a great day, right? Thanks for the sub, Mark. I appreciate you. Any day that's green, like, celebrate it. It's very hard to do that consistently. I see people being like, oh, it's not that great. I made $600 because other people are posting $4,000 days. You know, the $4,000 days come with time. Those guys have built their accounts to the point where that's their risk on the day, you know? But their red days are probably also a lot larger than your red days if you're on the smaller account side of things. But don't be discouraged. We all started there. Every trader started there. Unless you were one of the 0.001% that came from a ton of money and had a huge account to start with, every trader started there. So don't be disheartened. Don't be discouraged. You'll get there, I promise. There's going to be peaks and valleys in this trading journey. You just kind of got to ride with it and learn from your mistakes and grow. All right, we got up there into the 90s. And kind of failed. Let's see. 6-digit days, Brad? I mean, I've never had, my biggest trading day ever, guys, I'll be fully transparent with this much, is 18K. I made 18K in one day, 18.5, and 15.8 of that was in one trade. And I was way over leveraged, and I got super lucky. Well, I don't want to say I got lucky. My analysis was good on it, but I should have never had that much size on at that time. So it was kind of one of those things where I was like, oh, screw it. Let's just throw a bunch of size on and see what happens. And it happened to work out. But that's my biggest day ever. I've had a couple 5-figure days with that as well, but I'm consistently right around that $1,000 to $2,000 profit per day. What's up, Bruce? Hey, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, Bruce, I won't see you till Sunday evening. So enjoy your weekend, brother. Yeah, Brad, like I said, I'm comfortable, right? Like, I live comfortably. It's more than I would make at any corporate job. So I'm fine with where I'm at. Yoji, it's probably, I mean, here's what my trading weeks typically look like. And this is one account, but I can kind of show you what it looks like. Let's see here. See if I can find it first and foremost. Just give me a minute. Because I posted a calendar of the new My Funded Futures account and what my trading looks like over like a 3-week time period. Let me see if I can find it. It's nothing massive. Might take me a while to scroll through all this chat, but I'll find it eventually. There it is. All right, so this is kind of what my trading looks like on a consistency basis. But you guys can kind of see how I trade. And that's on one account. I trade multiple accounts, but I trade them separately. So like I said, I'm fairly average trader. Every now and then I'll hit the banger. You know, the biggest trade here is $4,300. So, I mean, every now and then I'll hit the banger, but I just try to stay consistent. Yep, exactly. But that's kind of what my trading looks like overall across all my accounts, just so you guys can have an idea about how I trade and what I go for. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what almost all my accounts look like. I would say on average I have you know, probably anywhere from 3 to 5 losing days every month. I've never had a clean month. I've never had that one clean all green month. I always have I always have that 1 or 2 red days in there. But it's fairly consistent and it's just slow, you know, like it's all about risk management, guys, until you catch that one trade that just runs for you. And some months you'll catch 3 or 4 of those trades. And all of a sudden you're sitting at 20 grand on the month. Unless you're like Smokey over there who seems to hit 4 grand a day. Smokey, you've been killing it, brother. GG's. Gixer, no, you're not late, brother. You're not late. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the journal. I missed my short entry. Guys, come on. Come on. What is that? I completely missed the short entry. Looks like we almost got 100 people in here. If you're new, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Pretty average trader, but if you want to support the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you could hit that thumbs button while you're rolling in, please. For the YouTube algo. I appreciate all of you tuning in. We try to keep the vibes high over here. Yeah, Smokey, you've been killing it, brother. I'm sure you've been doing it a long time. I know you and I are just getting acquainted as far as our trading styles and us as traders. But real recognize real. Yeah, yo, Jim. Of course. Like, the goal is not to flash that kind of stuff, though. Right? I don't ever want to be like everybody else. I'm not copy trading 20 accounts. I trade all my accounts separately, and I slow build. Even though my account balances are decent at this point, I firmly believe in the process. And when I'm comfortable scaling up, I'll do it then. Like I said, I get asked that question all the time. Like, why are you not sizing up? Why are you not sizing up? It's just I'm not comfortable with it just yet. I make enough to be happy and comfortable, and it makes trading a lot less stressful when and easier, to tell you the truth, when there's not that emotion or psychological side to it. I think more clearly. I act more clearly. And I just don't like losing money. I'm not going to lie. I just don't like seeing red numbers. But yeah, like today, I'm sure there's people who made more, obviously. Some people probably caught the bottom and just rode it all day. I made 1.3K today. Try to use Cluely shared drive? What is Cluely? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, Brad, I mean, I'm looking at it. Yeah, Gixer, like I said, you know, my average is 1 to 2. It's nothing crazy. It really is nothing crazy. You just saw how I trade pretty much. Every now and then I'll have that one banger trade that just runs and runs and runs. It happens generally, you know, once a week. And the rest of the days I'm just kind of walking along, it feels like. The one thing I am, though, you saw how many trades I take during a day. Yeah, Gixer, for the most part. It's rare that I don't. Like, when I see a trade go green, I generally trail once it's, 15 to 20 points in profit. I don't want it to come back and go red. And if I get taken out for a break even, I get taken out for a break even. If I choose to re-enter at that point, I'll choose to re-enter at that point. But most of the time, I'll get trailed out of most of my trades. Every now and then one will run to full target, and I'm okay with that. People are using it for new use cases like poker. Good to have another opinion. I don't know what Cluely is. Shared drive. I have no idea what it is. We got 107 people in here. Thank you again for tuning in, guys. Those of you that are new here that want to support the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. This is nice and early to have this many viewers on my stream. Nice and early. Guys, I will be trading tomorrow. I'll be in Discord probably, an hour or two after open. I'll post my pre-market trading plan beforehand. But then normally that first hour of the session, hour and a half, I try to focus up. And just trade. I kind of tune everything out, make my money, and then be done with my serious trading for the day. Cluely is an AI-powered desktop assistant designed to provide real-time, context-aware responses by monitoring a user's screen and audio. Yeah, not sure I'm comfortable with that. I mean... That feels like easy access to accounts. Shared drive. Can you just replicate all my trades using some automation? Oh man, no, guys. Don't try to copy trade me. There's a delay on the stream, so what you're seeing happens 9-10 seconds in some cases after what is really happening on my end. A lot of times the market's moved quite a bit by then. But don't copy the trades. I've had many people reach out to me and ask if they could just if I wanted to be part of a signal service or things like that. I'm just not interested in things like that. We're here to teach, to have people be able to do it on their own, and have a nice community just to chill and hang out. Yeah, exactly, Gixer. Yeah, I'm not going to be around forever. You want to learn how to do it on your own. That's the idea. I mean, learn as much as you can, obviously. If there's something that I'm doing that suits your trading style, suits your personality, if it looks like it's something that you'd want to do, I'm more than willing to help. I'm not going to place the trades for you, but I'm willing to help. We got over 100 people in here and 51 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's hit that YouTube algo. Let's go. Yeah, Gixer, let's go for it tonight. Shoot. I try to keep my my goals, not like shoot too high. But I think we're at that point now. We're consistently getting 100. Let's go for 150. Harv. What's my profit target? So my targets always stay the same, right? Like, I'm generally targeting level to level unless there's a pivot that falls in between the level. And then this would be target 1. Like say I was shorting 640. This would be target 1. And I would... Oh, thanks for the sub, Anthony. Appreciate you. This would be target 1 because generally price likes to chop here quite a bit and could reverse for a retest off the level. But generally my targets are level to level that you see here. Gray box to gray box. And then I just trail appropriately, right? Like I'll set my target up here, probably front run the extreme of this box by a couple points, and then just trail appropriately as price moves up or down. And if my stop gets hit, my stop gets hit. You want to see all my levels? So I don't have anything above these all-time highs right now. That'll probably happen tomorrow morning. But you can see where the pivots are sitting right now. You got R2 up at 850-ish. And then you've got R3 all the way above 23K. Jenna, yes. Yes. So I generally try to execute all my short side trades. Ideally, I would like to execute around the bottom sides of these gray boxes. And all my long side trades, I like to execute off the top side. These boxes kind of define my risk generally and points of invalidation for my trades. So if I'm short, my stop is either at or just above the top extreme. If I'm long, it's generally just at or below the bottom extreme. Hey, SK. What's going on, brother? Yeah, I don't know. How many people do we got in here right now? We got 108 watching right now. Welcome, guys. Like I said, I can't thank you enough for all your support. It's been a wild ride, man. It's been a wild ride the last few weeks. Things are accelerating. Things are accelerating at an eye alarming pace. I wish you guys could see everything that Mason and I are going through right now. It's crazy what happens when you hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. All of a sudden, there's brands reaching out, brands that have nothing to do with trading, by the way, reaching out, wanting to do promotions and sponsorships and all that kind of stuff. So, like, things are just accelerating. A little overwhelming. I'm sure we'll get used to it and settle in, but man. Oh, I appreciate you, SK. Yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching. We got a nice thing going. This is a good community. Like I said, you guys are the one who make this. You make everything go. You guys provide the vibes. SK, you stopped losing. Yeah. So here's the thing. Prior to starting to stream on globex, I didn't either, SK. I did not trade globex. I didn't even look at the charts. Harv, I don't even use fibs. What you see on your like the gray line here is central pivot, and the gold lines are R1, R2, R3, S1, S2, S3 for the pivots. Get that Raid Shadow Legends bag. So Harv, I don't use fibs. The only time I ever do use fibs is when we're at all-time highs, like right now, tomorrow morning when I do my pre-market trading plan. I'll probably do a fib extension off the latest leg up and see how close in relation they are to the pivots here. And see if I can find some levels for NQ moving forward. Because I kind of want to know where to execute right now. Wow, we got 115 people in here. 114 people in here right now. I mean, shoot. Gixxer, let's go for it. Let's go for it. But yeah, I never traded globex before streaming. So it's a little bit different, right? Me and a couple of my friends used to just mess around during globex and play some poker on the side. You know, that's what we used to do. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Sorry, Gixer, got sidetracked, brother. There you go. There's your levels. Man, look at this leg up here. What is this? Over 1,000 points since over 1,000 points in the last 4 days. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, NQ? Yeah, Gixer, like, yeah, I'm looking. This sounds stupid, and I know I've been preaching it all week. It sounds stupid to be looking for shorts, but this is an unprecedented kind of move here. 1,000 points up in 3 days, 4 days. No gap fill. I'd imagine there's a lot of volume sitting down around here somewhere, you know? Oh, yeah, Gixer, as far as where I place in my levels, yeah. Yeah, you can kind of tell what I'm looking at here as far as the levels are concerned. It's pretty easy what I do, guys. It's very, very easy. Just looking for multiple tests in certain areas. Obviously, I don't draw boxes where I don't want to be operating because all this could be really messy in here. You got different highs, different lows, different peaks, a lot of different wicks. There probably is a level somewhere in here around 200, but I don't want to execute around that because I don't know what's going to happen here. It could get really choppy. But if we drop below this, this move is probably going to be straight down. So underneath 250, if we get there again, it's probably going to be a straight move back down into like 22,020 or 22K. So store that one in the brain. Yeah, Gixer. I try to stay away from the really messy areas. I call them GFZs, the get F zones. If I can spot one pre-market, I'll generally put it on my charts for those people who have access to the pre-market trading plan so they know, hey, this is probably an area it's not smart to operate in. Wait till price is out of this area so that they know there's a high likelihood that price is going to chop around and mess with people. Yeah, SK, that's right. I mean, you guys can see, yeah, it looks a little bit messy with all my levels here, but what's on your screen is 1,200 points of NQ, right? So, like, these levels are all anywhere from 60 to 100 plus points apart, actually. Like, 80 points here in between these two levels. 100 points here in between these two levels. Yeah, SK, I agree. I mean, look, this is my execution chart. I have my hour charts on another monitor over here, so I'm not always looking at them. They're just there if I need them. But I'm usually executing on the 5-minute. So it looks something like this. So there's not a lot there. Harv, I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, SK, like there's not a lot going on. There's very few things that I look at when I'm trading. Wow, we got 130 people in here. Golly. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. If you're new, my name is Wes, full-time futures trader. Been trading for 4 years. I'm a very average trader. Let me preface that. But if you want to support the channel, I'm here every night, Sunday through Thursday, doing globex sessions starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button for the YouTube algo if you could. Later, MV. I love how since I got on stream, we just started going sideways again. Nice barcode action we got going on here. In like a 10-point range too. ES is kind of just hanging above Kelp mid. Sean, so like my long-term portfolio, I don't necessarily trade stocks, right? I just invest. I started with options, but it was like the Greeks just became too confusing for me and having to worry about time decay and expiration and all that. Joel's like, good scalping. Yeah, I wish I was a better scalper than what I am. But the options thing just got me too confused. My brain doesn't process information as quickly as some. I don't know why. So I just do what I know. I do what worked, and I pretty much stick to the index futures as far as my day trading is concerned. I'd like to be able to trade options. It never clicked for me. Just never clicked. Oh, nice, Gixer. Sean, it's so much less to pay attention to. Honestly, those people that do come over from trading options are like, yes, this is where it's at. James, take QQQ calls at $85. Thank me later. It's a lot less to pay attention to. A lot more technical as far as the movement is concerned. I mean, you kind of want to know what the SPY and the QQQ are doing, right? Like, I look at where they're at in the morning because there are key levels on those charts as well, but really all you need is the futures chart up. James is serious. Yeah, I know. Gold, when I get the peanuts, Gixer says. Are you calling me out, Gixer? I started plotting some levels on gold. I haven't got it completely filled in yet, though. Wow, it's actually looking like a good breakdown here could be happening. Actually, you're right. You got a couple sticky spots. 320. 313. Where are these wicks at? 322. I don't know. Oh, you took it off this one? Gixer? That's a big trade on gold. Micros? Yeah, this is probably up at 350, I'm guessing. Something like that. I mean, it looks good. Hey, thanks for the sub, Zen. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, oh, we dropped back under 100 people. Actually, I don't know how many people are here. Thanks for the sub, Sean. I appreciate you guys. Man, Here we go again. Here we go again. You're talking head and shoulders right here? Yeah, Sean, like it's been the last few weeks have been wild, man. Yeah, Zen. I'm here every Sunday through Thursday, every globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out. The vibes are always really good. We got a nice community here. You guys in the chat are what make this what it is. You guys are the rock stars here. Yeah, cheers, Zen. Sean says in regular stocks, a head and shoulders traps shorts at the neck, then traps longs on a shoulder break. It's just tough. Yeah, I don't really trade chart patterns a whole lot. My trading's really simple. I'd look for wick and reclaims at support and resistance, or break and retests. That's pretty much it. So bear flag, bull flag kind of setups, and then wick and reclaims. This one I was mad about earlier. I had this break and retest long. Was long, and then this one red candle out of nowhere got my trailing. And then it did the wick and reclaim of where I was long from again. And I didn't hop back on. Can you guys tell I'm salty about it? I've talked about it like 3 times during this stream now. Very salty about it. For those of you guys that are new here, we do have a free trading Discord if you guys want to join. Options trader, mostly futures traders, but there are some options guys in there. Feel free to join. It's called Level Up. There's a link in the description down below the video. You can also type in !Discord, and there will be a link provided in the chat as well. Feel free to join. It's a good community. Lots of good traders in there. We're not selling you any courses. We're not selling you anything. And it's just a hangout and a place to learn, a safe place to learn. Unbelievable. I get on stream and this is what we get? Like, what is this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. An hour and a half of straight sideways. Hey, what's up, Sly Lou? How are you? Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Glad you found us. What's up, Brady? We are chilling right now. Looks like we're getting that break on the Kelp mid on the ES. We got the break on NQ. I'm going to wait to see if we can get one more test of the Keltner mid here up around 680. If it rejects underneath it, I'm probably going to try the short. Hopefully it doesn't just flush out. What's up, Bryce? Still got people slowly rolling in. Actually, people are leaving, to tell you the truth. They're like, I'm out of this. I'm not trading this anymore. Oh, Brady, is it? Yeah, like I said, I have no idea what's going on that end. I can only see like how many views and how many viewers are in here right now. I can never see how many subscribers are subscribed. All I can kind of tell is by, you know, when that ridiculous alert box goes off. That's all I can really see. Pizza or wings for dinner? Yeah, why not get both, SK? Why not get a side of fries with pizza or wing? Oh, well, I understand the wings, but with pizza? Mason. Yeah, it's got to be pizza and wings. I mean, you got to get the combo for sure. Little garlic bread. Mason, no. Pizza and fries are not are not a staple. Yeah, Gixer, tell him. You've been lied to, Mason, for sure. You have been lied to. I mean, who does that? Who eats fries with pizza? Gixer, you'll have to give him some slack. He's from northern England. He lives in northern England. In fact, Mason, side note, just had his first steak like a month ago. His first like real good steak. Maybe not first steak, but definitely first. What'd you get, Mason? Was it the ribeye? Did you get a ribeye? Or did you go with a sirloin? Or like a filet? Pizza. What? Romeo Pizza and Fries is a UK special? No, no, no. This can't be true. Sirloin all the way? Mason, you know there's better cuts of steak, right? You should have gone for like a porterhouse or something. Should have got the best of both worlds. Yo, Jim, you ordered hash browns with pancakes at a restaurant and was scolded by a waitress. Sirloins are good, right? But there's better cuts. Like ribeyes have more flavor, I think. But obviously, if you can get like a porterhouse or a New York strip, I think those are better cuts of steak than a sirloin. Fries with cheese and toppings. Yeah, but those are SK. Those are just loaded fries. That's not pizza, right? Zinzin's over there, mouth watering. Oh man. Yeah, that's just loaded fries. That's not pizza. I mean, would you legitimately put pizza sauce on fries? I don't. I wouldn't. That's like dipping your fries in marinara. Yes, K. 100%. 100%. They would look at you like you're insane. For sure. For sure. Man, we are just going straight sideways, guys. This is what globex has been all week. Kimchi fries? Cabbage on fries? Yo, Jim? I don't know that I've ever heard of that. All right. I'm actually... No, don't run away. Don't run away. This is looking pretty heavy now. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to put my stop above this high. We'll risk $200, 10 points. We'll see if we can get this flush. Target like 650. You sin? You think someone in here is having the much? Yeah, we got on that crazy topic. Yeah, Roman, I don't know. I mean, I'm not giving it a whole lot of room either. I'm thinking the short side is the play, but I'm not sure. All right, there's still interest to the top side here. There's a little bit to the downside, but I'm thinking we kind of come and fill some of this. But this is not an A+ setup by any means. There's just no volume either. Price is just not doing anything. Yeah, I mean, it does look like it wants downside, but we're going to need some sellers to show up to push it down if we're going to get there. Oh, yo, Jim, you're in Chicago? Yeah, Zen. So I do. I have a 30-minute opening range. So it's on this chart. It's what these blue lines are. But you can kind of see where we're trying to break down. I'm just going to have to hang in there. Might take a little bit. Yeah, Gixxer, like I said, the minute I try to play range plays that are that tight is the minute that it breaks out on me. Let's see if we can get that quick flush below 70. We got some aggressive sellers here. Unfortunately, we've got this big block sitting right up here, back up in the high 720s. How big is this? It's only a 60 block. It's not too bad. But I'm thinking that this is probably the immediate draw down here at 650. It's kind of why I'm targeting that area. But you guys can see we got aggressive sellers stepping in here. I'm hoping they can push it down below 70 and we can get this quick flush down into the mid to low 60s. At that point, I'll go break even. Oh, what is that? Still got buyers absorbing a little bit. Dell seeing Yo Jim there. That's funny. Dell, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Yo Jim's a real one, Dell. He's been in all my streams for a little bit now. He's a real one. Hey, Roman. Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday night, maybe? Sunday night? Monday? Okay. Roman, GG's on your trades. GG's in the chat for Roman, guys. He's been taking payouts. He's been trading really well lately. Really, really well. Enjoy your weekend, brother. Dell, I don't know them personally. I know of them. I've popped in Pine's stream a couple times just to check it out. I don't really watch like the streaming traders too much. I kind of just stay in my own lane. It adds too much noise in the head, you know. But I have tuned into Pine. I like him. Seems like a cool dude. Seems genuine. We have entirely different trading styles, but as far as the streaming traders goes, he's somebody who I would watch and tune into. For sure. But I've never heard of Methodical. Come on, Naz, just flush for us. Let's get it. Stop holding up. No, thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said, if you're new here, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I've been doing it for 4 years. Very average trader. But if you want to support the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button if you could, please, as well, for the YouTube algorithm. We have no idea what we're doing as far as streaming goes. We just hang out and talk with the chat all night. All right, this just is not getting the flush that I want to see. Like, flush this 70 area. Come on. Let's go. Trying not to move my stop here. At least not too quickly. I have a bad habit of moving my stop to break even. And then it wicks me out. And then goes in my direction like 30 points. There we go. All right. Now we can lock something in here. What's up, Richard? How are you? It's been kind of boring up until now. We finally got that breakdown a little bit. This should, providing it doesn't give a wick up here, it should run to target. But it's kind of jumpy a little bit. I'd like to see a hard flush, but it hasn't done that all night. It's given the retrace a lot. In fact, I don't want this back above 70, so let's just move our stop here. We'll lock in $100, and that'll be that. So it's either $100 or a big trade. Well, a decent sized trade. I'm not going to say big trade. Stopped out, $100. So that puts me up 340 on the night now. Not bad for a little globex session. I mean, we've been live for what? An hour and a half? Not bad. Yeah, Richard, I mean, you combine that with thanks, Zen. Appreciate you. You could kind of tell what was going on. We weren't making new highs on any of these pushes up. So there was a trend line here. I saw it break below the 200 period moving average here, the Keltner mid. I would imagine that we do go fill this volume down here just above 650 at some point. I just don't know how much back and forth they want to do, and I wasn't willing to let it come back and test the Kelt mid one more time. So I'd rather just lock it in. Don't be kissing dudes, Brody. Del says. Yeah, look, I'm a firm believer in when a trade goes green, do not let it go red. You know, you'll catch your bangers every now and again. I mean, you saw what my journal looks like per account. That's how you build. I mean, think about this, guys. Since I've been doing the globex streams, just on the globex streams alone now, I'm up $9,400 in a month. So that's, I mean, and that's really slow trading. John, so this is probably the wrong chart to be looking at to talk about my strategy. This is the Glizzy Clipper 5000 indicator made by Banana Bread Trades. But my strategy is support and resistance. So I locate key areas of support and resistance, and I operate from these areas for the most part. Or ideally, that's my strategy. Yeah, Zinzin. So on all those thumbnails, it's a little clickbaity, I understand. There's a running stream total on all my thumbnails, and that is what I've made on all the... Del, I'll go back to it here in a minute. The running stream P&L is the total that I've made on all the globex streams since starting. So in a month and a half, I'm up 9.4K on just the globex streams. All right, Dell, the Glizzy Clipper 5000. So, this indicator that you see here, the red lines, the green lines, the Keltner channel, the Kelt mid, this oscillator down here, it's all an indicator designed by my friend Banana Bread Trades. It's coded by him. This is basically his trading strategy wrapped up into an indicator. Yeah, I didn't name the indicator, guys. Didn't name the indicator. It's a mean reversion play. So he's trying to decide when price is overextended to either the buy or the sell side, and trying to play the reversion. So what you need in order to get a print, let me see if I can find a print here for you. That's a bad example. Okay, so like here. You need price to either be touching or outside the Keltner channel. And then you need the Keltner channel upper or Keltner channel lower. You also need price to be either in between the two red lines for a sell or two green lines for a buy. And you need the oscillator, which is kind of like a MACD or an RSI, based on harmonic wave patterns, to be overbought above 70 or oversold below negative 70. You need all three of those things to line up, and then the indicator will print an arrow here. Obviously, you need to use discretion. There's got to be, use it as like an added layer of confluence, but it gives you a good idea. The ideal target is the Keltner mid. This one worked out pretty well. So what was that good for? Let's see. I mean, I guess if you pick the very top, this one was good from 550 down to 486, 487, somewhere around there. So 70 points it caught there. Let's see if we caught another one. This one's kind of messy. It's news. You kind of want to ignore those. This one played out. It's a little messy too. This one was a banger. Got you chuckling at the gym, Brady? Yeah. It's kind of catchy. Yeah, Del. So it's only available on Quant Tower currently. However, within the next week or two, apparently it's supposed to be rolling out for other trading platforms like Sierra Chart, TradingView, pretty much all of them. But yeah, currently it's only available on Quant Tower. If you're curious to learn a little bit more about everything that goes into the indicator, I just gave a really simplified explanation. Feel free to check out Banana Bread Trade's channel on YouTube. He's got a full video that goes over everything that goes into it, along with links to purchase the indicator and everything. Price is about to go up on it, so if you're interested in it, I would probably do your research soon to figure out if it's something that you're interested in. But it's fairly cheap right now. He also does have it tied to a notifications channel on his Discord, where you'll be alerted on your phone whenever it's printing. So technically, you don't even need to be at your desk. You can just have your notifications turned on and it'll ping your phone. Which is really nice. I know he has his notifications on. He wakes up out of a dead sleep. Yeah, like I said, check out his YouTube channel. He's got a full explanation of everything that goes into it. If it's something that you're interested in, feel free to check it out and purchase it. Oh, thanks, Zen. Yeah, the Discord's good. We'll steer you into the right directions. You'll never get charged for anything in that Discord. Lots of good traders in there. Welcome to the community, brother. Yeah, all you guys that are new, that are just now tuning in, we do have a free Discord, free trading Discord community. Everybody's welcome. Feel free to join. Link in the description down below the video. Oh, you're a crypto sister, Zen? I apologize. I'm sorry. Well, welcome. Feel free to join. Obviously, I can't see faces, so I don't know. I'm sorry. Feel free to join Goose's Discord, Banana Bread Trade's Discord as well. It's free. Yeah, there's some crypto traders in the community for sure. I've never been a crypto guy. I'm Brady. I like how my community makes sales pitches on my behalf. Oh man. No, Brady, that's just if people want to. Thanks, Mark, for the sub. I appreciate you. Yeah, James, a lot of people love trading Bitcoin, right? I've just never got into it. He says, not like Bruce. Oh, man. Bruhs. Yeah, Kaka, I never did it. I trade what I'm comfortable with, right, guys? Like like I said before, my trading's really boring, but it works. It's effective. You saw my journal from a new My Funded Futures account and how I build those things from a small account. That's kind of how I trade overall. Dell. Yeah, I mean a lot of my chat says I keep them out of a lot of trades, and it works for them. I know Roman that left already earlier. He says it's been night and day difference in his trading since he joined. I don't know how I have that effect on people, but I'm happy that I do. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing as far as streaming goes. Like all of this is very new. And I definitely don't deserve all the love and support that you guys have shown, and I can't thank you enough for it. It's been a wild ride, man. It's been a wild ride. Dell's going to ruin me, yo, Jim. Why is Dell going to ruin me? Dell's fine. We got a few characters exactly like that. Yeah, Kaka, that's oh, you use moving averages, Dell? Yeah, that's fine. Like, look, guys, use whatever works for you. I'm not saying my way of trading is the right way. I'm not saying it's the wrong way. I just know what works for me and what my brain like comprehends and computes well enough to be effective. We got plenty of ICT traders. We got plenty of moving average. We got indicator traders. It's whatever you can recognize to make money in the markets, you know, whatever clicks. I'm never going to criticize anybody for making money. All right, we might joke around and troll a little bit, but you subscribe to the time and hands method and your bags went way down in the process. Zen. Yeah, like, honestly, when we're trading at or around all-time highs, capital preservation is the name of the game. Risk management. You never know when the rug pull is coming. It's coming at some point, but you just don't know when that's going to happen. What's up, George? I mean, you look at the daily right now on NQ. We are really extended over all the moving averages, right? On these SMAs. Price always kind of likes to pull back to at least the daily 20. But even this daily 20 is running away from all the other simple moving averages. You generally like these to start, like, merging together a little bit. But this daily 20 loves to act as support in a bull market. So Whenever we get close to this thing, you want to start looking for longs. You want to start looking for them. Man, I kind of wish we would have just got that straight flush out down to the 50. 40. What the hell? What's going on? What's going on in my chat all of a sudden? Oh, man. Yeah, Daniel, VWAP is forbidden. I don't use VWAP. I've never found any use out of it. George, it could, for sure. That could also be served as the rug pull moment. You know, they could use that to pull back a little bit. I don't even think we hit. I want to say contract adjusted all-time highs are still up here above 770 even, maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked at the trading view chart at all today as far as contract adjusted all-time highs, but I want to say they're up here. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why I put this support and resistance level right here. Looks like we got 110 people in here right now. Like I said, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. It's been a crazy few weeks. You guys show up every night, provide the vibes, and I can't thank you enough. If you're new here and want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button if you could, please. Let's try to get to 100 thumbs up as well. Looks like we got about 86 thumbs up on the stream. George, I mean, okay, so higher time frame wise, we left this gap behind, right? Down here in the low 20Ks. I don't know that that's getting filled. Okay? But if you come down to the 4-hour chart, there is also this gap right here in the mid 20Ks that has not been filled. I just don't know if we're going to get that kind of a pullback with the way the market's pumping. I mean, look at this move. There is also this gap as well that still needs to get filled. Yeah, I keep buying a chicken and don't buy the dips when it's there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is probably a logical target for any kind of sell-off. We got the daily 20 sitting at roughly 22K, a little below. Obviously, I don't think we get a 700-800 point sell-off tomorrow. But Fridays have been known to give, you know, a little bit of a free fall. So that gap that we gapped up on Sunday, I think it was, seems logical, right? Like this. So 22.4, somewhere around there. Seems like a pretty good target for any shorts. But it's a guessing game at this point. Unfortunately, like I said, I've been that guy that's been trying to pick tops at all-time highs before when we traded it prior and just gotten ran over. So any short position that I'm in, I'm going to have to be tight trailing on. I'm going to have to move my stock to break even. And unfortunately, it's probably going to wick me out of the trade. But But if it does, so be it. You know, it's hard to trade all-time highs. It just is. Some people are good at it. I'm not. Yeah, Alex. Like, I was showing them my trading journal earlier. It's basically just like a bunch of base hits for the most part. You know, I had a couple 1.8K days on there for the month. But I had one big trade that was like $4,300. And that pretty much set me up. You know, I'd have $200, $300, $400 days on that account. But it just takes one, right? You're just good trading. You really make all your money, like your big trades, on 30 to 60 trading days out of the year. The rest of the time, you're just trying to be slightly green or break even. You know, if you're green on more than that, great. But I've noticed in the 4 years that I've traded that that's kind of how it is for me. And kind of how it is for most really good traders. So I've tried to keep that in mind with my trading. You know, be okay with small red days. Walk away when you have small red days if you're not feeling it or seeing it, or you're feeling tilted, or you're mentally just tired. Step away. Not clicking the button is every bit as important as clicking the button. Probably even more important, to tell you the truth. Man, this market has just gone to bed. It's gone to sleep. Absolutely gone to sleep. Now let's see what our good friend GC is doing over here. Kind of just hanging out. The same. I mean, these are 15-minute candles here, guys, and it's not. It's trading in a $5 range. Is YM moving at all? Probably not. YM's looking really gross. RTY's looking really gross. How's ES looking? ES is looking just as poor as the NQ. So is anybody in a trade? Let me know in the chat. Hey, thanks for the sub, Yaya. Appreciate you. Yo, Jim, short gold. Yeah, it looks like... Hey, thanks for the sub. It looks like a breakdown to me. I just don't like this wick action. John's like short. Everybody's telling me to short gold. Or are you saying you are short gold? Oh, nice, Brad. GG's. You're short in Q from 686, Trader Matt? Oh, man, you've been short for a while. You've been holding that position? Yeah, I wanted the short from the low 90s up here, but we were talking about something else, and I didn't... Oh, okay, you are, John. Okay, good. We were talking about something else. Oh, that's when we were showing my my journal from that account. And I couldn't see the charts. I never caught it. Oh, nice, Rice. Dang, everybody in the chat's making money. There's just no volume. No volume right now. I have a feeling what's going to happen, guys, because this is what always happens. Grumpy, you just got long gold? Okay. I have a feeling what's going to happen is we're going to chop around all globex, right? Or all Asian session. And then London's going to roll around and you're going to get this massive move. You're going to get this massive move during London session. And then we're going to wake up tomorrow morning for RTH. And the market's going to chop. You watch. That's my luck. Yeah, Alex, I'm kind of thinking the same. I'm hoping that we get a pullback. We kind of need it. Like, we are extended. DJ long gold for now. Okay. Yo, Jim's like typical. Zen, I'm in Eastern Standard. I want to say NQ is going to work its way down and catch this volume here. It's just above 650. It just might take a while. Still got this stuff up in the mid 720s as well, but this feels like the draw right now. Like this down here feels like the draw currently on NQ. I mean, I'm not even sure what kind of size is there. Let's see. You got 40, so you got 70. You got 70 orders sitting right here. So it feels like we're kind of just working our way down into that. Yeah, Daniel, Paul hasn't been around. Paul has not been around. I think he might have taken it on the chin at a point in time. He was there for like a week straight, though, wasn't he? He's on vacation. Oh, Daniel, for sure. He will be back. Paul and his whole fam will be back. For sure. I don't know, Rice. I think if you get down there, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get the flush. You're gonna get the flush to 650 probably. On new lows. Check the charts around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and you'll see what... Okay. Oh, you're out already, Rice? Okay, you got your target. Oh, you got 664, you're saying. Okay, now I'm with you. Like 1 hour. Zinzin, I don't know. I'm pretty new to adding the opening range on globex session to my charts. So I can't speak to that really. Like I've never really, I'm just now feeling out opening range, the 30-minute opening range. So I'm not sure. There might be some traders in the chat that can speak to that, whoever uses it. Anybody in the chat know the answer to that question? Let's see. Do we get all the way back up to point of control up here at 680-ish? Just above 680, 682? There, Letitia does the 1 minute opening range. Okay. You know, I wonder if on globex sessions, if those lower time frame opening ranges make a lot of sense. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, carbon monoxide detector was beeping at me. I think the battery's dead. Wow, we had a little movement when I stepped away there, huh? Like I said, I think this 650 is the draw. The moment I gotta do it, Nexus, do I need to like walk away? You want me to get off, just walk away, leave the charts on? Asia waking up, Zenzen says, yeah. Do I have helium voice? Is the mic in helium mode? Oh, you want me to engage the helium voice? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. So for those of you that are new, if it happens during the stream, let me know. But yeah, there's times where like the mic will shock me from the carpet, and it will, for whatever reason, I'll sound like I have just whiffed some helium. Brandon, yeah, I have a personal account. I don't trade it on stream, but yeah, I have a personal account. I have a personal account. I've got an account with Take Profit Trader. I've got an account with Top Step, and I have an account with Lucid is a new one that I've started. I haven't really taken any trades on it, and then I have an account with My Funded Futures as well. All right. So, sorry, I was typing something out. Let me get caught up on the chat here. 3, 2, 1 short on Lucid. Cool. I have a straight to funded with Tradeify. I like them so far. Yeah, Brandon. I think I don't have one with Tradeify. But I do have them with all the others. I don't know. I've been with Top Step the longest. So, and I've never had any issues with them. So reliability wise, like I like them the most. My Fund of Futures has been good as well. Take Profit Trader's been good. Lucid is brand new. I'm trying them out. They're new on the block. But they do have the option once you're live with them to hold swing positions, which is why I like them. And Trader Matt, I use all 50Ks. All my accounts are 50Ks. What does that long wick mean? It means this is acting as support right now. This 660 area. Let me move this down to 660. It doesn't mean that it's going to hold, but it means that there are buyers waiting here. So you're always going to get a reaction. DJ, I use minis, but I started all my accounts using micros and scaling up. But like evals, I use minis. I'm to the point now where I just want to get through evals if I'm doing an eval. But like my account balances with my Top Step account and my Fund of Futures account are well intact at this point. The Take Profit Traders kind of newer. It's a few months old, but that one's pretty safe at this point as well. Lucid is I'm still in evaluation. I haven't even taken a trade on it. What's the minimum activity on the funded account? I don't know that my fund. I think it's once a month maybe on my Fund of Futures. Hey, thanks for the sub, JB. Appreciate you. Captain, I have no idea. I have not looked at funding ticks. What is a wick and reclaim again, Jenna? Okay, so let me find a good example here. So this would be a wick and reclaim. This would also be a wick and reclaim. It's basically when price tests real quick below a level and then reclaims. It's pretty much what it says. I appreciate you, Savvy. I don't know what I do, but oh, DJ, nice, yeah. Top Step's they've been in the game a long time, right? Like I've never had any issues with them. They've always paid. Cheers, Jenna. Yeah, it's really simple. Like when I say wick and reclaim, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Wick a level and reclaim. It would be almost the same thing to the top side. You know, if it was a bear wick and reclaim, so it's kind of like this, wick and reclaim below. I would try the short here. Obviously, you'd get stopped out, though. Oh, what's up, Wix? Wix, tell me you directionally mowed. Tell me you've got nice lines on your lawn. Yeah, it's ugly price action, guys. There's nothing to do. Like, there's no trade to be placed here yet. I mean, I guess you could try the rejection here at the 30-minute opening range low. Lance, yeah, so I'm up 340 on the globex session. Yes, nice, Wix. All right. I'm just making sure. Alex is like all circles with a zigzag here and there. Oh, appreciate you, Lance. Thanks for tuning in, brother. You missed the tariff talks, right? Like some volatility, like we want volatility. There's obviously an excessive amount of volatility. I'm not even sure what the VIX is at right now, but I'd imagine it's below 20. I'd imagine it's below even 17 right now with the way the market's been trading this week. Yeah, Wix, there's literally nothing to do right now. Some people are really good at trading chop. I'm not one of those people. I know what my limitations are. Brad, 1660? Yeah, if you're not careful, if you don't know what you're doing. Hey, what's up? I'm with the band. My day was good, right? It was a little frustrating. I got stopped out of a big trade. Not the first, well, both trades I got trailing stopped out of. But I still came out positive. You know, I made a little over 1.3K today. So I can't complain. Oh, nice. I'm with the band. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, people are loving those trading plans, for sure. Z Rooney's like gold. Just trade gold. I don't know. Gold looks like it's just chopping back and forth as well. Hey, thanks for the sub, Chloe. Appreciate you. Thanks for the sub, Skyhawks. Appreciate you. Man, guys, this has been crazy few weeks. I'm not going to lie. Oh, no, I'm not in a trade right now. I'm with the band. We're chilling. I've been over here watching this nonsense and this nonsense. I did have a short from, like, where was I short from, guys? I can't even remember. Like mid-70s, I want to say. Upper 70s. Ahmed, it's available for those people who purchase channel memberships on the Discord. So if you purchase a membership to my YouTube channel, you have availability. You can see my pre-market trading plans on Level Up Discord. It's my way of saying thank you to those people who support the YouTube channel on that level. Yeah, I'm up. What am I up, guys? I'm up 340 on the night. Yeah, cheers, Amit. I had to find a way to say thank you and reward those people that support my channel on that level. So that's kind of my way of saying thank you to them. Oh, Wix, just so you know, in the Level Up Discord, there's probably 10 people that hang out in the voice chat all day. Feel free to hop in there, brother. Yeah, there's traders in there all day discussing what they're seeing, what they're trading, what, you know, hanging out all day. Brandon, from time to time, I'll look at gold. I've maybe placed like 3 or 4 trades on gold in my entire life. I don't really know. Like, I started charting it, my SR levels on gold, but I haven't finished them yet, and I'm not real comfortable with the movement. I know everybody tells me to trade gold. This definitely looks like a breakdown, though. Let's see. Where's it going to land? Probably a level here right at about 33.10, 33.16. It might be coming back to that 3,300 area. Yeah, Wix, check it out. There's a lot of traders that hang out in there all day, every day. Yeah, John, that's what I was thinking, right around that area. I mean, these wicks could be a little bit of a stall, right? In the low 320s. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust myself trading gold. It's so highly levered. Like, you pretty much have to trade micros. Are you guys trading micros or minis on the on gold? Brandon, you're trading minis on gold? Whew. Goes quick. It goes quick. I remember, I think I was in a trade up $400 before I could even... 2 minis, John? Wow, you guys are going heavy, huh? I know. 20 micros. I mean, that's 2 minis. Yeah, Daniel, that's crazy. That's crazy. Maybe if I was a little more comfortable with it, right? It seems to move kind of slow and seems to trend as well. So maybe if I knew the levels a little bit better, I'd be a little more comfortable with it. But man, dang, looks like support held to the tick here, huh? Daniel, oh, you're just kidding? You've never tried it? Yeah, like I said, I would have to watch it for a little while, trade it on probably like a sim account before I would ever be comfortable putting real money on it. We still got almost 100 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said, the last few weeks have been unreal. I can't thank you all enough for the love and support. It means the world. It's been a wild ride the last few weeks. Thanks, David, for the sub. Yeah, my channel, literally, guys, 3 weeks ago was sitting at 500 subscribers. It's been a wild ride the last few weeks. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll just keep doing whatever I'm doing, and we'll see how we'll ride this wave as far as it'll take us, I guess. But I appreciate each and every one of you. It's you guys who create this channel what it is, who've made the channel what it is, and I can't thank you enough. Yeah, I'm with the band. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, gold flies around. It just flies around. It's so heavy levered. Have you guys ever traded nat gas? I've heard that that's pretty wild as well. I've heard nat gas is really extremely wild. I've never even looked at it, but that's what I've heard through the grapevine. All right, we just went over 100 thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Yeah, Dell, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's crazy. Like, the volatility is insane. Yeah, trader, I've been getting a lot more a lot more demand for it. When the demand is enough. See, when I was streaming RTH, guys, I was getting like 15 people watching my stream because everybody's watching the big influencer streamers, right? While they're trading, and people have been watching. It's part of people's daily routine to watch those people trade. So nobody even knew I was around when I was doing RTH, and I was struggling when I first started streaming. I was struggling trading and managing everything. It's very, very difficult to trade and stream at the same time and do it well. So like what was happening to me was I was digging myself a hole on the streams and then having to claw my way out the rest of the session. Because when you're streaming, you obviously are paying attention to your chat, but everybody's giving all these different signals and everybody's judging your trade and scaring you out of trade, even though you're right on your ideas for your trade, but you get influenced outside. Like, the outside influences are there and they're real. And then you're worried about OBS working and their sound working and everything that goes into streaming. It's just a lot different than trading by yourself in a room looking at a chart. It's just different. So there's like an adjustment period that you go through. Oh, John, cheers. Enjoy your evening. Actually, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for tuning in. I will, if you're around Sunday evening for Globex, I'll be back at Sunday. Roman, you're back already? Roman, please tell me you stopped trading. Yeah, guys, for those of you that are new that don't know when I stream Globex sessions starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern, Sunday through Thursday. Gia, so, Bookmap, I really just use to see absorption and where interest is on the books. Other than that, I only pay attention to it when it's in my gray boxes that you see here. I don't really pay attention to it when we're away from these areas. Yeah, Trader Matt, like, well, everything's scrutinized, right? Like, you guys are there. What's up, Sovereignty? How are you? Everything is scrutinized. It's live, you know? You guys can see everything that I do. And then, like, if there's lulls in the session or, like, the chat's not active and there's nothing to engage with, you kind of feel the need or the urge to get into stupid trades. It's just entirely different when you're streaming. There's all this other different pressure going on. You know, the big influencers don't care. They can just sling a bunch of contracts around because they have free accounts lined up from all the props. So it's different for them. Do they want to perform well? Sure, they want to perform well. Do they want to make a lot of money? Sure, they want to make a lot of money. But there's not that pressure, you know? Holy rip off of 660. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Yeah, Daniel, like I said, the contract adjusted all-time highs are up in here somewhere. I want to say they're like high 770s. You'd have to look at TradingView's contract adjusted charts, the continuous charts, and it'll show you where these all-time highs are. I don't know if ES has hit it yet or not, but this is a possible area. Like, this is definitely possible. I hope not. I hope they save that for next week. I want to pull back so that we can ride it up there, but man, that might be where it's heading. Wow, we're almost at 900 views on the stream, guys. Thank you so much. I mean, I realized I was thinking about this the other day. We had a few streams last week where we were approaching 2K total views on the stream, which was just insane for a channel my size at the time. And it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I think on a couple of those streams we had over 100 subscribers. I was freaking out. I was freaking out. I was like, I can't believe what's happening right now. This is crazy. I don't know if we're going to get another trade, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm thinking about calling it for the night. Calling it for the week as far as the streams go. This just is not ideal. That 660 long was beautiful, though, if you caught it. I mean, that's 30-point ripper. I really thought this 650 was the draw, but I was wrong. Yeah, I'm with the band. I do a pre-market trading plan each before, usually between 8:30 and 9 is when I release it each morning. I will put one out every morning, and I will give you forewarning if I'm not going to be around to do it. But I will always send at least a screenshot of my levels and charts in there for you guys, so that you can see what I'm seeing as far as support and resistance is concerned. Later, Wix. Have a good weekend. Savvy, have a good weekend. But yeah, I'll always provide that. Just so that you have it. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to call it there. It's almost 10 o'clock p.m. my time. It's time for me to wind down and get some rest. And hopefully we wake up tomorrow and have some good price action that we can execute off of and make some money to end the week. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you to all you new subscribers. Like I said, we do have a free trading Discord. Link in the description down below the video. Feel free to join. Lots of good traders in there. Loads to learn. Hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out if you could, please, if you have not yet. Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Trade safe and stay patient. And I will see you all Sunday night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern for another globex session. Peace.